Hi, first grade. So today in Foundations, we are going to learn something new. What we are going to work on today is called consonant blends. Now, consonants we know are all the letters in the alphabet except vowels, right? So consonant blends is working with all those other letters except vowels. Now, blends means that each letter makes their own sound and they just blend together nicely when you're reading. So what we're going to practice today is looking at the words, identifying and marking up the blends, and then practice reading them. Now, since it's the first time that we are learning about consonant blends, we are only going to focus on S blends. So you'll notice that all the words that we will be reading today have an S in it. Okay, so let's get started. Now we remember that each letter makes their own sound, and also the blends can be found before or after the vowel. So if we look at this first word, we see S-T-E-P. So there's our vowel, and here are our two consonants, the S and the T. They are the two consonants that will make their own sound. So I'm going to mark those consonants by putting an underline under the S and an underline under the T. Notice they each have their own line because when we tap the word out, they will each get their own tap. So let's practice reading this word by tapping it out. We have the S, so that will make the S sound. Then we have a T, that's our second finger, T. Then we have the E, which will be our third finger, E. And then we have the P, P. So let's put it together. S, T, E, P. So how many sounds were there that we tapped out? S, T, E, P. 4 sounds. 4 sounds. So now let's blend them together. S, T, E, P. Step. Step. The word is step. You notice that the st kind of blends together nicely, and that's why we call it a consonant blend. All right, let's move on to the next word. We have S-L-I-P. Now there's our vowel. We're going to look at these two consonants before the vowel. We have the S, so we'll underline it, and the L, so we underline that. 2 underlined letters because they are 2 separate sounds. Now we can tap them out. Here we go. S, O, E, P. Slip. The word was slip. Now how many sounds did we hear? S, O, E, P. 4 sounds. Another word with 4 sounds, and the word was slip. And you hear the sl blends together, but we still hear each sound. All right, let's look at the next word. S-K-I-P. We find our vowel. We see the 2 consonants that are before it, so we will underline the S, underline the K, and now we're ready to tap it out. Here we go. S, K, E, P. Skip. Skip. The word is skip. Now how many sounds were there? S, K, E, P. 4 sounds blended together. We really hear the sk blend together. And our next word, S-P-O-T. There's our vowel. We're going to underline the S and underline the P because those are our 2 consonants before the vowel. And now we're ready to tap it out. Here we go. S, P, A, T, blend it together. Spot. Spot. The word is spot. Again, how many sounds? Spot. 4 sounds. Right? And the word was spot. And we hear the sp blend together. And the last one looks a little bit different because I want you to notice that we can have words that have consonant blends that also have glued sounds in them. They might also have digraphs. But so for this word, if we were going to mark it up, we find the vowel. We see before it, we have 2 consonants, S, T. And then we also see that glued sound, I-N-G, right? So let's go ahead and tap it out. Now we know that I-N-G is going to get just 1 sound, right? So let's go ahead and tap it out. S, t, ing. Ooh, so it was different. Here, let's put this together so we know that that was just 1 glued sound. Let's do it again. S, t, ing. Sting. Sting. The word is sting. And for that one, s, t, ing. How many sounds did you hear? That was a little different. There were 3 sounds because we know that ing is a glued sound. So that one only had 3 sounds when we tapped it out because ing was 1. But the word was sting. Okay, so here are all examples of words that have consonant digraphs with the S in it. Now, on our next lesson, we'll practice some more and we'll use some other letters. But for the first time, I just wanted to focus on just the skill of hearing that 2 letters make 2 sounds, but they blend together nicely. All right, guys, bye.